Is it time to buy or sell SPDR S&P 500 ETF? In this video, we are diving deep into SPDR S&P 500 ETF. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 7th of May, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 25th of April, 2025, our system has classified the SPDR S&P 500 ETF as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of negative 0.09. Now, let's examine the performance of the ETF during this time frame. The ETF has undergone natural fluctuations, resulting in a gain of 1.91%. This equates to an average return of 0.21% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. The exchange-traded fund lies at the upper part of a wide and falling trend in the short term. This typically presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A break above the upper trend line at $563.18 will initially indicate a slower rate of decline and may serve as the first sign of a potential trend shift. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decline of approximately 11.29% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 25.29% to negative 10.97%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 6.84%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 4.86% and 18.31% over the coming year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $533.85 and $663.89. Our latest daily update for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF includes the headline, Green Day on Wednesday for SPDR S&P 500. The SPDR S&P 500 ETF price gained 0.419% on the last trading day, Wednesday, the 7th of May, 2025, rising from $558.81 to $561.15. During the last trading day, the ETF fluctuated 0.92%, reaching a low of $556.04 and a high of $561.15. The price has risen in 8 of the last 10 days and is up by 4.81% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has increased on the last day along with the price, which is a positive technical sign, with 3 million more shares traded than the day before. In total, 48 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $26.76 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $613.23, and the lowest price was $481.80. Currently, the price is 8.49%, or $52.08, below the 52-week high of $613.23, which is also the all-time high for the ETF. Fed Chairman Jerome Powell recently highlighted growing risks of stagflation, particularly influenced by inflation pressures from tariffs imposed during the Trump administration. This perspective has left investors uneasy, potentially influencing short-term market sentiment. As traders await further signals from the Federal Reserve regarding interest rate decisions, we see a mixed performance across major indices today, with the S&P 500 edging higher despite the uncertainties. In sector-specific movements, companies like Disney have positively impacted the Dow, while Alphabet's performance has weighed on the Nasdaq, indicating a divergence in sector strength that could influence the SPY's trajectory. The United States and China appear to be making progress in trade discussions, suggesting potential stability in future economic relations, which could buoy the markets and the SPY in the longer term. Technical analysis is highlighting a bullish outside day for the S&P 500, a positive signal indicating potential upward momentum that could attract more bullish investors. However, as sectors like industrials show mixed outcomes, there's caution warranted given the increased historical volatility of certain funds. As we look ahead, It is essential to consider how these economic signals and sector performances might affect the SPY. In the short term, anxiety over future Federal Reserve decisions could lead to fluctuations, but in the long term, if trade relationships stabilize and inflation pressures are managed, the outlook for the SPY could improve significantly. The following signals have been identified for the SPDR S&P 500 exchange-traded fund. The SPDR S&P 500 ETF holds buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the fund. Additionally, a general buy signal is present, as the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. During downward corrections, there will be support at the levels of $559.65 and $546.95. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. Moreover, a buy signal is also evident from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. As the price rises, the volume is also increasing, which is generally viewed as a favorable technical signal. However, some negative signals have emerged, which may impact the near-term development. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Friday, the 2nd of May, 2025, and the price has since decreased by 0.99%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal 4 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 21 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 12 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 10 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 6 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 11 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal 50 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 42 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for SPDR S&P 500 ETF. SPDR S&P 500 finds support from accumulated volume at $548.62. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be expected when the support is tested. This ETF exhibits average daily movements, and with strong trading volume, the risk level is considered medium. Over the last day, the ETF fluctuated by $5.11 between its high and low, which is approximately 0.92%. For the past week, the ETF experienced a daily average volatility of 0.93%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF is at $563.96. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the ETF, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, the SPDR S&P 500 ETF faces its first support level at $548.62. If this support holds, it could present a good entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $539.40, reflecting a decrease of 3.88%. This exchange-traded fund exhibits medium daily fluctuations, which indicates a medium level of risk. A sell signal has emerged from a pivot top identified 3 days ago. Is SPDR S&P 500 ETF a good buy? SPDR S&P 500 holds several positive signals. However, we do not find these indicators sufficient for a buy recommendation. At the current level, it should be regarded as a hold candidate, suggesting that investors consider maintaining or accumulating their positions while awaiting further developments. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Thursday, the 8th of May, we anticipate that SPDR S&P 500 ETF will open lower by $1.70, beginning trading at $559.45. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is essential to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding buying or selling securities. It is important not to base your investment decisions solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you agree to take full responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.